What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Hearthstone. I got the name right this time. So happy. As you can see down here with the gold, I have been rather busy. I've been playing a lot of games, working my way up. I guess I should turn the sound back on, huh? Again, this is one of those games I play with, we'll put it right there. One of those games I play while I'm watching TV and such, which probably explains why I'm not all that good at it. But I have managed to get almost all of the heroes to level 10. I am missing the Hunter and the Druid. I have a feeling the Hunter is going to be pretty easy. I'm not a big fan of the Druid class. I don't like the Druid very much. So there are some classes I like, some I don't. I have switched off of unranked mode to rank mode. So you can see up here I've got 1-star gold medal. I don't know exactly how this works. It doesn't seem, at least on my casual view, to be very, what do you call it, very MMR rated, but I may be wrong, so I'm not sure, because I don't think I'm a gold level player, but maybe I am. I've got 42 wins. I've only done that one arena match where I won 3, lost 3. That was kind of meh. And, we're kind of progressing. We're kind of progressing. Once I get all the heroes maxed out, then I'm going to start doing some pretty consistent ranked and arena matches. But we are going to be opening packs today. It's about time that I start filling in my my very crappy collection here. Let me show you guys my collection here. You can see for each of the different classes the way this works. You've got the Druid, you've got the Hunter, etc., etc. So for the Druid here, you can see I've got 1 page of cards. Well, if we switch over to crafting mode, you can see all the cards that I'm missing, and there are quite a few that I am missing. So we need to kind of fill some of these up and kind of work on getting some of these a little bit more densely packed. And so I've gone ahead and purchased the big old 40 pack. I wasn't sure if I was going to get into Hearthstone, but so far I am liking it. I'm hoping you guys are going to like it, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and open up our first pack and see what we've got. All right, first card, common, Divine Shield. That's kind of nice. I like that. For those guys who are unaware, Divine Shield puts, basically when this card goes into play, there'll be a shield on top of it that basically sets it up to where it can't take any damage. So makes it really nice for taking out some hard targets, or if you can put taunt on it, be pretty defensive. Got another common. This is just a very cheap tank class. It's nice. It's got the 4 health. That'll be solid. Oh, it's kind of nice. A little expensive for a 3/3, but it does give me a 2/2 weapon for my hero. Oh, there we go. Deal 4 damage if your hero has 12 or less health. Deal 6 damage instead. Ah, not bad. Not bad. So this was our more rare card. It's not a... I don't think that's an epic. Epics, I believe, are purple, and then the legendaries are orange. So this is just an uncommon card. So not bad. Kind of a very white-oriented pack. Still, something better than nothing. Let's open up another one. Let's see what we got here. Ice Lance. Oh, that's nice. Nice and cheap. Deal 3 damage split between all characters. That one's not bad. Oh, there's our rare. Discard 2 random cards. I hate that. Discard 2 random cards. Ugh. I see. Unless you're on a deck that's gonna allow you to get a lot of cards, consistently. I don't understand what cards like these are really used for. I mean, it's expensive as hell. It's got some decent damage. I just don't see the real use of the card. Now this one's nice. Enrage. Basically, anytime it gets damaged, he's gonna become a 5/3. So if you can find like a 1/1 to attack with this guy'd turn into a monster pretty quick. And Deadly Shot, destroy a random minion. That could be kind of cool. I can see when that card could be useful. Like if you kill all the other baddies on the field and you've only got that one big nasty monster that you want to deal with. That's a duplicate of that one. Put 2 random demons from your card in your hand. That's a good Warlock card. Whenever you play a card with Overload, gain 1/1. Now that could be nice for a shaman deck. There's our rare. Give adjacent minions spell damages. That'd be really awesome for a spell damage deck. I believe, what is it? Warlocks and the Wizard has a pretty good collection of those. So far, no epics or legendaries. Sad face. Simple lightning bolt. There's our rare card. Each player draws 2 cards. Not too bad, I guess. Good stuff. Give a minion +2 attack. Combo +4 attack instead. Ooh, nice. Alright. Well, at least we're getting some class cards now, finally. Silence a minion. Well, that one's good. That can get rid of taunt, which is kind of nice. Give your beast +1. Good hunter class. Pull 2 random demons. That's a duplicate. There's our rare. Oh! Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. Draw a card. Oh, dude. That is insanely powerful. And whenever you cast a spell, gain +1 attack. Cool, cool. Oh, there we go. Destroy a minion with an attack of 7 or more, and it's... Oh my god, that is insanely powerful. I love this card. I love this card a lot. When your... And it only costs 3 mana. Oh, it's so beautiful. When your opponent plays a minion, summon a copy of it. Oh, dude, that is dark. Oh, a rare and an epic. Remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. Deadly shot, and give your minions +1/1, or summon a 3/2 panther. Ooh, that one's nice. Alright, what do we got? Scavenging hyena. Some more hunter stuff. That's a 3rd one, so I'm going to get to DE one of those. That'll be nice. Gives a friendly minion divine shield. Nice. Whoa! Holy shit. Oh, God, that is ridiculous. Okay, so that card's expensive as hell, but it destroys all other minions and discard your hand. Fuck. So that's going to wipe the entire deck. Like, it's going to clear the entire field. Oh, wow, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's one of those hands you want at, like, the end where you're facing, like, a ridiculous... minion group, and you're down to like 1 card, and you draw this thing and just win the game. That's some pure black nasty evil right there. Divine shield. There's our rare. Deal 5 damage. An overlord +2. Nice. It's a nice shaman mechanic. Wind fury. On a 1/1. Destroy a minion. Your opponent draws 2 cards. Well, we're not having the greatest luck this opening these up, but we're not sucking completely yet. Deal damage equal to its cost. That's one of those cards. God, it's so expensive, but that's one of those cards that could either win or lose. You know, if you get like a one mana cost, it's like, man, I just paid 5 to do 1 damage. But, you know, you get that that Deathwing one that's like 10. That's a 1-2 punch right there. Give a friendly minion +2 attack this turn. Not bad. Ooh, that one's good. Little pricey for a 4/4, but she does have Wind Fury, which basically makes her an 8/5. Not bad. Alright. That's 20 packs down, and we've only gotten 1 legendary. Ooh, I like that. There's our rare. Summons 2/2. Oh! Dude, I may have to try the hunter, because some of these beast cards are beasty. Get it? Get it? I made a beast joke. There's 2 rares. Nice. The next secret you play. I don't have any secrets yet. Kind of makes me bummed. Wind Fury. Ooh, eye for an eye. Secret. When your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to the enemy hero. I like that. That could be utilized for some really cool shit. Give a friendly minion 4/4 until end of the turn. Then it dies horribly. That could be really good. That could be really good, especially for a warlock. Some of their characters can summon really low health minions each turn. You slap that on there, you're gonna easily be able to replace it next turn anyway. Could definitely be good. Ooh, I like that sound. If your opponent has 4 more minions, take control of one at random. That could be good. Ooh, all other Murlocs have 2/1. Well, I like the fact that it's cheap, and if you built a Murloc deck, that could be a lot of fun. Deal 2 damage to the enemy on Death Rattle, silence a minion, and stealth. That's a pretty beefy card. And because it's got stealth, you can kind of hold it back and use it when you need to. Deal 2 damage to your hero. I'll pass, thanks though. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. I don't like this card all that much. Of course, I don't have a deck that's based on weaponry. You know, if you built a deck that's based on hero weaponry, I guess it could be pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. You get the card. There's a card that can double health. You get that with this one. Double its health twice. That could be real powerful. Alright, what do we got? Give a friendly minion 3 health. That's awfully expensive. Destroy your weapon and deal its damage to all enemies. I like that. I may have to build a weapon deck just for shits and giggles. When enemy minion attacks, return it to its owner's hand and it costs 2 more. That's nice. Especially if it's one of those rather pricey ones. When your heroes attack, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I like that a lot, dude. These secrets are dirty. Absolutely dirty. And that is dirty too. I'm definitely going to make a hunter deck after this. At the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. That could or could not be bad. I guess you could set it up to where that'd work out pretty well for you. That's a fairly beefy tank. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's got fairly decent health. Like that. When your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. I like that too. Especially like mid to late game. Summon a 2/3 Spirit Wolf with taunts. Turn a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. That's good. That right there can allow you to kind of cycle. Like you put one of your powerful minions out, they do a lot of damage to it, and you can pull it back in and then replay it. Kind of allow you to keep juggling that character so that you don't lose it. I like that. When your opponent plays minion, I think we've already... Oh, there's our epic. All minions lose Divine Shield. Gains 3/3 for each shield lost. So if you're fighting somebody who's going Divine Shield crazy, which I haven't seen yet, that could be a pretty powerful card. Alright, what do we got here? One of your minions dies, return it life with 1 health. Choose one, deal 5 damage to a minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions. That's really nice. That'll allow you to either assassinate or clear the field. Very good. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't used this overload effect yet. I have a feeling that could be pretty nasty if used correctly. What do we got? Return a friendly minion to your hand. It costs 2 less. Wow, that really could be nice. Again, same mechanics I was mentioning earlier would allow you to juggle one of your beefy characters that's getting repeatedly beat on. That one's even cheaper. Oh, I like how just holding my cursor over it, it was like, this is a good one. And this is going to be a rare. Alright, deal 2 damage to a character. If that kills it, summon a random demon. That's kind of cool. And when a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. I like that even better. You know, I'm starting to realize why I've been getting my ass kicked in some of these. It's because I didn't have any of the good cards. Deal 1 damage to a minion, give it 2 attack. When your opponent plays a minion, summon a copy of it. Like that. Oh, no specials. Damn it. Draw a card. Like that. And just some basic stuff there. Alright, we are now halfway through our 40 packs. Oh! 2 rares. At the start of your turn, restore 3 health to damage-friendly character. Nice. Whoa! 2 golden cards and a rare. Dude, this was a ridiculous pack! Look at this! Look at this! Restore 3 health, and all enemy minions draw a card. Nice. Nice. That was very nice. Alright, halfway point. Oh, swap the attack and health of a minion. 2 damage. Alright, nice. 2 damage. Some more Overlord. I think or Overload. I keep saying Overlord. Overload. Yep. That's getting nice. Alright, be good on me. Let's see, what do we got here? Freeze a character if it was already frozen. Deal 4 damage instead. That is sick. Your hero's attack to a minion. Again, another weapon damage deck. Good God, that is a massive tank right there. Absolutely massive, and I got 2 of them now. Perfect. Good times. Random enemy. Alright. Well, I'm really getting these shaman cards. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this minion and summon a 1/1 imp. See, this one right here is the one I can use with that card I was telling you about earlier. The one that jacked up a guy but caused him to die each time. She's going to summon for 5 turns, or till she dies. She's going to pull 5 1/1 imps. So that could really work out, depending. Alright, what do we got here? 2 random demons. So that's my 4th version of that card. Oh, there's our epic. Your hero power becomes deal 2 damage. If already in shadow form, 3 damage. So if I have 2 of these, we can really ramp it up. Swap the attack and health of a minion. That could be badass. Alright, some more overload. Be nice to me. When one of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. Nice. That can be really good for some of the cards that have like stats or bonuses, like Raid Leader for 1, which gives all of your buffs everything on the board, things like that. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, gain +2/2. I like this. Dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this game. All these different decks are gonna be so entertaining. Give your minions stealth until your next turn. Oh, it's dirty. And Wind Fury is amazing. If you get some of those guys jacked up with Wind Fury, you can really do a lot of damage. Stealth. Whenever a friendly beast dies. There's some hunter stuff. And nice, nice. Nothing too special there. Ooh, I think it's my 2nd or 3rd version of that. God, it's expensive, but he does a lot. Double a minion's attack! Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy right there. Destroy a minion, restore 3 health to your hero. It's expensive, but, considering you can use that to take out something like this, or, like Deathwing, something big, plus it heals, that's kind of worth it. Plus, considering the Warlock's ability is draw a card to do 2 damage to yourself, having cards like that to constantly restore your health can be a good thing. Mind Control Tech. If your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of 1 at random. Nice. I think I have one of these. Change a minion's attack to be equal to its health. Dirty. Destroy a random minion. Silence minion. Silence is nice. Basically, it allows you to basically strip any bonuses. So if you've got like taunt, you can use that to wipe taunt off of one of those particularly hard to kill creatures. Like something that's like a 1/7 or a 1/6. He's not going to do any damage, but he can cock block your entire line until you kill him, and it takes forever for you to kill him. You just slap silence on him and roll right past. All right. What we got here? There's our epic. Take control of an enemy minion that has 2 attack or less. That's a good counter for, like what I was just talking about, the big beefy characters. Something like a 1/5, 1/6, 1/7. Something with low attack. You can use that. That would make it worth it. And then you slap something like that other one over it that makes its damage equal to its health, and now you're rocking and rolling.
Legendary.
I think that's my first legendary. Take control of a random enemy minion, and it's fairly cheap and fairly decent. I like that. Yes, please. Alright. 75% of the way through, my friends. Divine Shield. Change minion attack to be equal to its health. Deal 1 damage. Give a friendly minion Divine Shield. And gain 1 health for each card in your hand. Again, I don't see a whole lot of places that would be useful unless you've got a deck that's just constantly giving you cards. Attack has... Nice. There's some Overlord. Or Overload. God, why do I keep saying that? Too much StarCraft. I haven't even played StarCraft in forever. Destroy the minions on either side of this minion and gain their attack and health. Holy shit! That could be dirty. You make like a super minion, man. It's a shame you can't like mix and match some of these that are class based. You could have a lot. You could make some dirty stuff, dude. All right, there's Wind Fury. Again, kind of mediocre, but it's a 1/1. But you could beef it up over time. I like that. Draw a card. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +1 attack. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. So I have 2 of these now. That's good. Alright. One of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. Okay, that's my second version of that. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. That'd be good for a friendly. Destroy a minion, your opponent draws 2 cards. Don't see a point of that unless it's just one of those mega... Actually, that is a very powerful card. You're taking away a very strong advantage from somebody, but at the same time, you could be giving them advantage. You know, somebody plays a really strong card and you can't deal with it. For 1 mana, you can get rid of it, which is ridiculously overpowered. Like, if you pay 10 mana for something, you know, you drop Deathwing down and they just... Bye-bye. But at the same time, they are getting to draw 2 cards, which kind of helps balance it out, but that's still ridiculous. I mean, if those 2 cards suck balls, oof, that's crippling. Your minions can't be reduced to 1 health. Like that. That's my second version of that. And deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, draw a card. Alright, what do we got? Return a friendly minion to the battlefield. Restore 4 health to all minions. Oh, and it's 0? Ah, that's nasty. Stealth. Summon a 2/1 damaged golem. And there's our rare. It's not bad. A little expensive, but not bad. Divine Shield. There's our rare. Your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead. Oh, geez.
Golden common.
Ooh, a golden common. That's kind of a bummer. Deal 3 damage. I believe the golden cards are just mainly aesthetic value. They're rare and they're aesthetic, but that's really it. Choose a minion. Whenever it attacks, draw a card, and an enemy minion deals this damage to the minions next to it. That is nice. Use that to clean up. All right, what do we got? That could be good. 2/2 weapon. Destroy a random enemy minion. I like that. There's our rare. Ooh. That's sick.
Rare.
Give adjacent minions taunt. That's dirty too. Alright. Oh my god! That's my second version of that. It's still... That's just... Can you imagine... Oh, it's a shame you can't stack that with Wind Fury. But can you imagine that? Slap that on a card and then give it Wind Fury, then double its damage, double its health, and just sit back and loll as the other person just screams at you. When your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to the enemy hero. I like that. At the start of your turn, destroy all minions, and it only costs 2. Ridiculous. Alright, last 3 packs. Big money, no whammies. Your minions cost 3 more. What? Why would you want that? Ugh. I'm gonna pass on that card. Choose one, charge or taunt. Very nice. I can make this a 6/4 charge, or I can make it a nice decent tank. Second version of that. I think I'm gonna have a lot of duplicates this time. Now, after this, I'm gonna show you guys what we can do with the duplicates. It's kind of an interesting little system they've got. Swap the attack and health of a minion. That's the second version of that I've got. I think it's the second version of that. Gain attack equal to your weapons. That's my third. Oh, give your minions +2 attack. Oh my god. That's dirty. Is this our last one? All epics. Or not. Do 1 damage to a minion, give it +2 attack. Restore 4 health to your hero. Silence a minion. There's our rare. Deal 2 damage to an enemy minion and freeze them. Not too shabby. Alright, so you can see we've got quite a few new cards. Tons, actually. Now let me show you the crafting mode. Now, the crafting mode, the way this works, you're going to see down here, I have 15 arcane dust. Now, arcane dust can be used to create cards. So, for instance, let's say I wanted to create this card right here. You can see it's going to cost me 100 to make, or if I had it and I wanted to disenchant it, it would give me 20 arcane dust to do. Now, remember what I said earlier, I have extra cards. You can see right here, this is 2 versions of this, but I've got 3 versions of Naturalize. Well, in a deck, you have a maximum number of 30 cards that you can have, but you can only have 2 of the same card in any deck at any time. And you can use them, I believe, in multiple decks. So, if you've got 5 Druid decks, let's say, I mean, it would be a reason to do it, but you could have them in all 5 of those decks because you can only play 1 deck at a time. So, anytime you have 3 or more cards, there's no reason to hang on to them. You're just wasting, the card, basically. So, right here, this little button right here says disenchant extra cards, and basically what that does is it goes through and finds all the cards like this one right here that we've got +3 on, or +4, or +5, or plus whatever, and gets rid of them down to +2. And you can see right here, if you disenchant, I'm going to get +5 for it. So we're just going to go ahead and click this button. We're going to be disenchanting 29 common cards. God, that's hateful. That is almost 6 packs worth. And 1 rare. Thankfully, no legendaries or epics, because that would just be sad. Oh, this is gonna be sad to get rid of this many cards. I'll go ahead and click the button. So I got 95 dust, which kicks me up to 275. So the nice thing about that is I can click over to crafting mode now, and you can see these are the cards I'm missing for each of the classes. So for instance, we don't have any Bestial Wrath, I don't have any Flares, etc., etc. So as I play and I find, decks that I want to use, or, stuff that I don't quite have but I want to fill the hole on, you can click on it and you can see how much it costs. This one's an epic, so it would cost me 400 dust to get. Now, over time, obviously, that's going to get kind of expensive. So you kind of got to be careful what you're doing it with. But you can see, good God, that's page 19. You can see all of the numbers. I mean, there are a lot of cards. I think there's 600 some odd cards. This is the Druid here, so this is page 1 of the Druid, page 2 of the Druid. So there's 2 pages of Druids. That's kind of interesting that there's more pages of the Hunter. Or is there? No. Okay, so we're on Hunter. 1 page, 2 page of Hunter. Here's the Mage, 1 page, 2 page. Okay, so all of them are balanced. So you got 2 pages of each individual class, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pages of neutrals, and I guess these are all the ultra rare neutrals. So that's kind of good stuff. One of the other things I wanted to show you guys before we finish this video is you can obviously buy packs, but you can also buy them for 100 gold. So you never actually have to spend money if you don't want to. Obviously, buying money, you know, I was able to open 40 packs today for 50 bucks. I've played probably, I'd say 6 hours of Hearthstone, and I make about 100 gold an hour. You also get a quest once a day that will allow you to get a little bit of gold, and every time you win, I believe it's 3 wins in a row, you get 10 gold. So there are ways to make gold without having to spend it, but you're definitely going to do better faster if you actually spend some cash. So I'm going to start playing around with the decks, see if I can't find one that works, and then I'll start covering the decks that I make. Do realize I am still new to this, and I haven't played a card game in a long time, so it's going to probably take me a while to get brought up to speed, but I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, some of the nice stuff here you can do, which I thought was really cool, is you can actually make a new deck. You can make a new deck for let's say a rogue, and choose her. And then you can set it to suggest cards, and it will kind of, you know, give you an idea of some of the stuff that you can do, and it kind of just helps out. And then, like, at the end, I believe you can click done, and it'll say, do you want me to finish it for you automatically? You can click yes, and it'll go ahead and fill in all 30 of these cards randomly for you, which is kind of interesting. Obviously, it's probably not ideal, but, you know, it definitely could work. And you can have up to 9 decks. You can also delete that deck with just a push of a button, and you're good to go. So I'm going to probably start building decks for some of the different heroes and just see kind of what I think once I get everybody up to 10 and have access to everything. So let me know what you guys think about this series. Are you excited about it? You want to see more? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked it, make sure you slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.